Mel Taylor, and a look at your rock news this week. First of all, while Black Sabbath continues working on their new album 13, the band is sharing a preview of some behind-the-scenes video of the project. The group will issue a full video soon, but they've offered up a 30-second preview clip, which you can check out on their website. And kind of, you know, what as a fan you expect. The last time they were in studio altogether was 1978, and that was with the Never Say Die album. This is actually pretty important. Ozzy Osbourne said, quote, "I want it to sound current, but yet, still have that Sabbath vibe." He also said this Black Sabbath album is quite possibly the most important album of his career. That's pretty important words. Looks like Foo Fighters main man Dave Grohl has announced that he will be bringing his Sound City players to London for a one-off show. On February 19th, the All-Star Band will take the stage at the Forum, which is also an amazing place. I wish I could see a show there. It will be their first concert outside the United States. Sound City players are to make up just a few. Some of the members of Foo Fighters, Chris Novoselic of Nirvana, and even Stevie Nicks. During the band set in Hollywood on January 31st, they played for a stunning 3.5-hour show, where each performer would do kind of like their own original compositions as well as contributions to the Sound City document. Now, the Sound City documentary officially won't be out until next month, where also you'll be able to scoop up the soundtrack. Now, Green Day, they've added 2 additional dates to their upcoming North American Spring Tour. I hear Billy Joe is doing very well at the moment. This happens to be both in California, which makes it very easy for them when they're closing out. Going to go back home for a little while, then going to hit up the UK. They also will show their documentary Quattro at South by Southwest Music and Film Festival in Austin next month. Now, we won't be able to see it until sometime probably in April or late spring or so, unless, of course, you are going to South by Southwest. And if you are, I will just say this, I am jealous. The Alice in Chains and Friends Fantasy Football League launched its 4th annual charity auction on eBay this week. Super cool. It's going to go for 10 days. It includes collectibles that items donated by league participants, including a double platinum plaque for Pantera's record Vulgar Display of Power. It's also autographed by Vinnie Paul. It also includes 2012 World Series memorabilia autographed by Major League Baseball pitcher Brian Wilson. There's a Jerry Cantrell signature model electric guitar, also, of course, signed by Jerry Cantrell and others. Something super cool to check out. Maybe a good way to spend your money. Now, Megadeth have revealed details of their forthcoming new album. It's called Super Collider. It's going to be released in June via Dave Mustaine's new label, Tradecraft, which is distributed by Universal. This is going to be their first release since they split from Roadrunner Records. Now, Lamb of God's vocalist Randy Blythe has returned to the United States after the remainder of his Czech manslaughter trial was delayed because of a sick witness, among other things. I can't imagine how that guy's feeling. Although the controversial trial, must be hard for him, he remains quite positive. He's written all this cool stuff on Instagram and taken a lot of pictures. He revealed in a letter online that the trial judge stated that he did not need to return for the final days of the proceedings, but he has decided that he most definitely will go back. Those final days are right around the corner on March 4th and 5th. As Maynard James Keenan and the rest of Pussifer get ready, for the release of their new EP, Donkey Punch the Nights. Love the name, and of course it would be something that Maynard would come up. I know many fans are questioning, what else is Maynard doing? Is he still doing his wine thing? Yes, he is. Is he going to put out a new Perfect Circle album? That's a maybe. I do know, however, they are playing Lollapalooza, and a Perfect Circle, he said, most definitely will be jamming out this year. Now, his plans for rocking out a Tool album, looks like that is a good thing. He said in a recent interview that probably not going to happen, but now, in a latest interview, he said they're like more than halfway through with the Tool album, so why not put it out? 2013, look out for another Tool album. And last, alternative rockers Muse have broken a record set by the Foo Fighters for the most weeks at the top of the Billboard charts. The band's latest single, Madness, has now spent 19 weeks at #1 on Billboard's alternative chart. This breaks the previous record set back in 2007 for Foo Fighters' The Pretender hit single. Madness is the latest single from Muse's album, Second Law. If you want to catch any more music news, you can, of course, hit me up, Mel Taylor at iHeartRadio.com, or you can go to iHeartRadio.com, keyword Mel. And that's a look at your rock news this week.